Yeah, hello guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. This is LoudandKlear FM right here in Moscow City. This is DJ Snoop right here, as you always know who I am. Today, our podcast is gonna be about. Let me just say that two beautiful girls who's trying to put up an African fashion right here in Moscow City. They're gonna join me on stage, and actually today's podcast is about
Every
Suchille.
time the sun goes down, a new chapter will begin here. If you are lost in the darkness, stay in the place where we belong. Music will guide us into the future. Loud and Clear FM.
Suchille and for Peace presents Afro Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Priscilla and Lee. These two beautiful girls have been doing an amazing job right here in Moscow City trying to promote African fashion. But first of all, Priscilla, can you tell us who you are?
I'm Priscilla. I am the founder and creative director for Suchille. What started as a fashion brand has since grown into a platform for community storytelling and just culture.
Is that right? Okay, Lee, let's know who you are.
So I'm Lee. I'm a business analyst by trade, but my specialty is really people. So I curate people, places, and put those spaces together. And with Suchille, they make it fashionable.
That's right.
All right, as you guys know, of course, I've been a DJ for a couple of few years. In fact, some of the people I party with these days, they weren't even born when I was, when I started DJing. But hey, here we are today. So, like I said before, today we're going to talk about Suchille. What is Suchille? Suchille is an African fashion brand trying to bring what they don't have in Moscow City right here. But anyway, I'm just on this side. I'll let the girls explain more better on what is Suchille. Please tell us, what is Suchille?
Okay, Suchille today represents not only fashion, it's also about, like I said earlier, storytelling, building community, and creating unique spaces for people and small businesses to connect meaningfully.
It's about
Do you have-
using a
Do you have
platform.
something to add to that?
Sure. It's about using the platform that the Priscilla worked so hard on establishing all these years. And not only connecting people, but giving people the opportunity that wouldn't necessarily have this space. Because right now, when you are a small business or starting out, it's very difficult to just get that hand, someone to help you. And what Suchille is doing is extending that hand at no cost to others to showcase who they are. Because primarily what the message is to elevate others so that we can all grow and to give people a better understanding of what Africa is about.
Yeah, that reminds me, a couple of months ago, DJ Snoop was invited at one of the events called Pop-Up Market, right?
Yeah.
And, what is Pop-Up Market? I mean, this event, what does it produce to the people? What does it give to the people? How does this promote African brand, right? Or let's say African culture?
Okay, so having taken part in many pop-ups ourselves,
Yes.
we quickly noticed a lot of
There's one thing I'm looking at here. You girls shouldn't be smiling too much because I don't want people outside there to get jealous, like. Anyway,
this
go on.
is serious business,
All
right?
right, go on, go on.
Okay, so we noticed that there are a lot of things missing at pop-ups and market events, and things like genuine support for vendors, structure in general, and intentions. And so we decided to create our pop-up to fill in those gaps, and to also give real support to small businesses.
Oh, that's great. Lee, would you tell us about, when and how do people realize that Suchille is gonna be a brand that is gonna grow?
Wow.
Yeah.
The moment we realized that was probably after years and years of grind from Priscilla's side, but more so I think 2024 was like a tough year, a really, really tough year. Where a lot of changes, Russia went through many changes, and a lot of doors that were once open were no longer there. So we had to figure out how to make it work here. And it was tough because Priscilla can attest to it. How many times when you felt you were going in the right direction, things didn't operate.
Things are not just
Right?
going there.
It's very difficult to be in a country where you don't have a network or a support system where people can come and help and assist you. So to navigate was a bit of a stormy and treacherous 2024. But just watching Priscilla push, her motivation, her unyielding want and need to succeed. I said to her, sis, 2025 is the year that it happens. It was just a fundamental belief because we sacrificed summers with our children. We sacrificed so many things that we could have done differently to push, to market, to be in spaces people didn't want to be. We literally were everywhere.
There was an RT presenter, Maria. She says to me, "You everywhere."
Yeah, I think in this kind of business and creativity, you really have to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But selective
Now-
places, not
Being
everywhere.
everywhere doesn't mean you need to be in.
Yeah,
Just
of course.
I
Yeah,
think
something like that.
with having been everywhere, now we are able to curate the
Yes.
spaces that choose to be in.
Yeah.
And with doing all that grind, doors opened. And a lot of people don't see that. They see Suchille at the glitz and glam, they see Suchille doing events, but they don't actually realize how much sacrifice and work went into it. They just assume,
It's very difficult
you know,
for the people to realize that.
or even
She's-
even as women, particularly as women, as black women in this industry, you get looked down upon because what would you know? So when they hear your business mind, or they understand your vision or plan, and suddenly, more than a pretty face. Yes.
All right. There's something that we missed at the beginning. If somebody asks me, where are you from? Where are you from? What will I say?
Africa.
We're Africans, right?
We're in Africa.
I'm
Because
from
people
Nigeria.
need to know. Yes, I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I'm from South Africa, Cape Town.
That's right. That's what we missed at the beginning. It's very clear, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. And that brings us to another important conversation. And this conversation is going to be about collaboration. Like, if you people are wondering, how did I meet this beautiful girl? How do we come together to collaborate to do either this podcast or whatever one thing or the other? Well, I can say that in this line of our work, as long as you're trying to create it, as long as you're trying to move ahead, as long as you're trying to do something, you have to meet other people, you have to work with other people. So right now, Priscilla is going to tell us a little bit about what it means by collaborating with other people and what result has you guys gotten from having a little collaboration with other like people who are doing the same part of work or work line or in the music or in the fashion or in the show business. What does collaboration mean to you, and what do you have to tell the people about
Collaboration for me means bringing two people together
it?
and just pushing your agenda, your ideas forward together, which means you're covering more people, more audience by coming together. You know, you're Nigerian. I'm sure it's also a popular proverb in South Africa. It's an African proverb that says, when you go faster when you go alone, but you go far when you go together, right? So for me, it's like a mantra for me. At every of our events or everywhere I have the opportunity to speak, the last line for me is always, Suchille is always open for collaborations. So collaborations today, it's very important for all businesses, small businesses, large-scale businesses, and even you see Instagram has introduced collaborations, you know, of posts and feeds. So that's how important it is to collaborate with other people. It doesn't matter if you're in the same field
or not.
Because I keep hearing people say, I can't be in the same space with another fashion brand. How do you do it? And I'm like, you don't believe in your brand?
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition, exactly.
It's not a competition.
From a very young age, we've been told that the sky is not the limit. Sorry, I'm cursing. You know?
Yeah, that reminds me, like, I remember when I started the LoudandKlear, people were like, how are you gonna do it? I said, I don't need to tell you how I'm gonna do it, just I'm gonna do it. And today we are LoudandKlear, it's already more than a year growing, and there's something new coming up very soon about LoudandKlear, which I'm not going to say here.
You guys to hear.
You guys will get the results when it comes out. And for now, we're gonna take a break in 1 minute, 1 second, and we'll be right back.
Suchille and 4 Piece presents Afro Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market.
Suchille and 4 Piece Pop-Up Market.
It's going to be 2 days of fashion, lifestyle, live performances, vendors from all over, good food, and a lot more.
We also will be giving our first 10 guests free gifts
on both days, courtesy
of Suchille.
Don't be told.
Family friendly.
Free entry to all.
Come for the culture
and stay for the vibe.
See you then.
Suchille and 4 Piece presents Afro Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market. Pop-Up Market.
With that in mind, let me introduce you to something different. A space where the music is pure, the culture is vibrant, and the energy is always loud and clear. Welcome to LoudandKlear FM, a global Afrobeat online radio station bringing the heartbeat of Africa straight to your living room. From Afrobeat to Amay piano, high life, and zouk, we deliver the full spectrum of African vibes. We also showcase African fashion, street culture, podcasts, and the daily life and rhythm of the continent. Enjoy endless, non-stop music, every day, anytime. Download the LoudandKlear FM app, available on iOS and Android. And the best part? It's completely free. We also promote brands, offer subscriptions, and bring you a world of entertainment with lots and lots of goodies. LoudandKlear FM, Africa's heartbeat. Anytime. Anywhere.
Endless non-stop music daily. Download the app, it's free. LoudandKlear FM, we're outside.